The man had no money to buy clothes. He swept his hand over the cash register. The next second, he started printing money in the fitting room. It turned out he was an alien. He had just landed on Earth. Being new to the planet, he was unfamiliar with his surroundings. Even walking felt stiff to him. He wandered aimlessly to the pier, following the crowd. He boarded the cruise ship's deck. While on the cruise, an old man who made eye contact with him smiled. He activated his enthusiastic response program, opening his mouth wide to show all his teeth in a big smile. This scared the old man away. After disembarking, Bill was curious about everything in the city. In order to adapt to life here as quickly as possible, he watched the crowds coming and going, and constantly imitated human movements. Just as he was about to cross the street, a car sped by, and Bill was knocked flying. Seeing this, the driver, Jenny, hurriedly got out of the car to check on him, but Bill suddenly sat up. Jenny saw that his foot was broken, and hurriedly took out her phone to call for emergency assistance. At that moment, Bill limped away. He quickened his pace, turned into an alley, hid in a secluded corner, and prepared to activate the program to repair himself. At that moment, Jenny found him. Feeling guilty, she invited Bill to her home as a guest. Bill, who was in the middle of repairs, did not want to arouse her suspicion, so he had no choice but to accept the invitation. Arriving at Jenny's house, Bill looked at the water she handed him. He was worried it might damage his internal circuits, but to avoid looking suspicious, he brought the water to his lips, and secretly expelled it through a hidden hole in his chin. Jenny saw this, smiled awkwardly, and didn't know how to react. Bill looked around, and noticed a photo on the desk. Jenny enthusiastically introduced it, but he couldn't understand a word. To avoid giving himself away, he quickly bid farewell to Jenny. In his haste, Bill pushed open the nearest door, and found himself crawling into a small wardrobe. The next moment, he crawled out, found the front door, and quickly slipped away.